Hey, my love, it's your girl, Corey Love. Tonight, I am back, of course, with another Carefree Cinema conversation. If this is your first time, thanks for joining. And if you're a returning guest, as always, thanks for rocking with your girl. You know, my platform is a positive space for all things Black independent films. Tonight, we're going to be having a conversation with Kendra Rainey-King out of Dallas, Texas. But before we bring her on, I just wanted to let you guys know that I want to personally invite you next month to join me in Atlanta for Legit Paper Entertainment Indie Filmmaker Weekend. Now, this is happening November 8th through the 10th. It's a lineup of activities from conferences to one-on-one basketball tournaments, fitness workshops, screenings, and so much more. Now, you already know I'm going to be on the red carpet, or I'm going to probably just be floating around networking and getting to know you. So make sure you are there. Follow Indie Filmmaker Weekend on Instagram. And if you're not already following, follow me, The Corey Love Show. I will be going live randomly, giving away 5 tickets every week leading up to the event. So again, it is happening in Atlanta at the West. I think it's West Side Cultural Center. I hope I'm saying that right. But once you follow Indie Filmmaker Weekend, you'll have all the information. All right. So again, thanks for tuning in. Love.
The Corey Love. Hey, the Corey Love Show. The Corey Love Show. The Corey Love Show. Hey, the Corey Love Show. The Corey Love Show. The Corey Love Show. Hey.
Your host, Corey Love.
That's me. So we're gonna bring out our guest tonight, Kendra Rainey-King. That got such a ring to it. Hello, Kendra.
Hey, Corey, how you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I'm making it. I'm making
You're making it. You're making
it.
it. All right. Go ahead and briefly introduce yourself to the audience, but don't give too much because I'm gonna be asking you all the questions.
Well, again, my name is Kendra Rainey-King, and I'm an author of 51 books. I'm a screenwriter, a mother, a teacher, a sister, a daughter. So just a little bit of everything.
Listen, you balancing them roles too. See now, I know that you're an author. Did you say that? You're an author,
Yes.
you're an educator, wife, mother, filmmaker, and a talent agent. You forgot to tell them that.
Yes, and an
And
actress.
and you act too. Yes, you do. And you're the president of a nonprofit organization and owner
Yes.
of a production. Girl, how do you do it?
To be honest, I don't even know sometimes. I don't
Listen,
even know.
listening to that, I was like, whoa, hold on now. We can't be out here complaining when you doing a lot. A lot. But how do you balance all those roles in your life? Like, that's a lot.
Ooh, sometimes I mean, I try my best to go with my calendar, but sometimes the calendar don't be doing me good. So, but I just try my best to try to keep things together.
Mhm.
When I'm not acting and directing, I'm trying to, get back into my nonprofit. And when I'm
Mhm.
not doing that, of course, I'm always teaching Monday through Friday,
Yeah.
unless it's a holiday and we're out or if it's snowing.
Yes, yes,
But
yes. You gotta do it.
I try to balance everything in between. I mean, when I'm
Mhm.
having, downtime at work, I try to put writing in on my lunchtime. I'll write, and
Yeah.
when I get home after I'm done cooking and feeding the dogs, I'll be writing. And
Yes.
it's just I try to balance it, and I try my best, but a sister be tired.
I'm
I
tired.
make it do what it
Yeah.
do.
You make it do, and that's what we do. You already know we make it happen. Sometimes we sit back and like, wait, oh, dang, I did so much today. But you're always productive because you have no choice. I always say that. My daughter said that, but mom, you had no choice. I did it. So yeah, be grateful. Okay. Now,
Yes.
your family, with all that you do, the juggling in your family, how important is it on this journey? Like, how's the support? What are some memorable things they have done when you've needed them? You might have been shooting or working with the nonprofit or even working with a client. How do they play a role in that?
My family actually plays a role in everything I do. And I'll say this, when I'm doing movies, like when we're getting ready to do movies, me and my husband, we are now, we just, finished Deeper, which was our first director's debut. So
Mm-hmm.
we went on together as well. Well, he directed Thick Trip, which is the next movie after. So
Mm-hmm.
we do, thank you, thank you, my head, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But we direct together. So we've been working on doing this, together. So I write, my husband to me is the better director. I want to give him his
Okay.
kudos and his shout out because he does
As
his
you
thing,
should.
he does his thing. So, and with my boys, I have a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I
Mm-hmm.
have both of them on duty. We try to show
Yeah.
them the ropes, and they get
Mm-hmm.
paid. They get paid to work on set. But when they mess up at school
Nice.
and do things of that sort, then they don't get paid.
I know
And then
that's right.
you working. You just working.
You
Yeah,
working. You
you
volunteering,
working.
David.
So yeah, I volunteer them for their services. I sure do. They are the young
Yes.
production assistants.
That's awesome though. Teaching them the ropes so it'll be a family
Yeah,
affair. I really like
yeah.
that. He says I love the hat. So I don't
Thank
know if you guys
you.
heard earlier that she is in Dallas, Texas, but are you from Dallas?
Absolutely. I'm from Dallas. I'm from Dallas,
Oh,
Texas.
okay. 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 Homegrown, honey. Yes,
I'm deep
that's
in the
right.
heart of Texas, baby.
You just said it. I just heard the accent. Like you said it for real. Like, okay. Now what inspired you to pursue filmmaking? Because I know you're an educator and now you
Yeah.
gotta perform in classes. I already know how that goes, but what made you pursue the filmmaking?
Well, to be honest with you, I've always had a love for the craft, but I just didn't know, until God set me down. After my mom passed in 2020 during COVID, I had
My
at that time I
condolences.
had lost my job with the school district that I was at. I
Mm-hmm.
lost my job, and with my last check, I just kept seeing this coach, and his name is Coach John. He kept saying, "If you want to flip your script into a movie, I'm your guy. Come get with me." So I
Oh,
just kept following his posts. I kept following his posts. And God led me to him. And I used my last check, nothing but like $30, $40 left to give me and my kids some chicken. And I said, I'm going to invest in myself. Am I dumb? Am I crazy? Am I,
yeah,
like, Kendra, you really want to do this? So I was like,
yeah.
okay, I'm gonna freaking do this. I did it and I bet on myself. And I ain't looked back
Yes.
since. So,
Wow.
that's when I turned. She fell in love with his Coco, which is now knee deep. I
Mm.
flipped that into a script, and that was my first movie that I did. Shout out to Tierra Stacks, the writer of Heavy and Heavier. My girl,
Mm-hmm.
she was the one that I talked to. She came over and sat in my house, and we talked. And I told her, I got this script. I don't know what to do with it. Like I've been sitting on it a year. She was like,
Uh-huh.
sis. She said, sis, I got you. And she emailed the Maverick Distribution Company, and next
Mm-hmm.
thing I knew, I'm telling you, probably 6 weeks later, they loved it. They didn't want to do no edits, no nothing. We went straight in, and they asked who I wanted to
Nice.
work with. So I wanted to work with her. She was busy, so I was just like, okay, well, what about Demarcus?
Okay.
Demarcus Bailey. I've been following him, and they was
Okay.
like,
I love
yeah.
his work.
So then I worked with Demarcus, and we
Uh,
worked with Knee Deep, and it went from there. It just I learned, grow, and
mm-hmm.
that's where
Mm-hmm.
I'm at now. And I haven't looked
Wait,
back since.
you said 2020. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kendra. I thought you were doing this for like a long time. I did not know it was only 4 years.
I've been writing books though since I was like in the
I
tenth
know.
grade. I've been writing
Right.
books, and since I was in 10th grade. So that's the other side of the industry. I
Mm-hmm.
was on the
Mm-hmm.
book side first for years.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the book side. Now I done
Mm-hmm.
came over to the movie industry side.
So you don't write books anymore?
I don't. My
Mm.
passion is just every time I try to sit down, look,
It's
every time I try to
gone.
sit down, I'm like, okay, I got one more in me. I got one more. And I know people
Mm.
are waiting. They want me to finish up Silence, which is my mom's story. I wanted to make it into a
Okay.
five-part series, but now I'm just
Okay.
like, I want to make it into a film instead of a series of book. So I'm like,
Okay.
okay. So I stopped at
Yes.
51. I just, my journey has taught me that I really don't want to write books anymore. I want to
Mm-hmm.
keep going with movies and maybe
Yes.
series and maybe,
Yes.
get into different things. I want to do television shows. I want to bring back that old 90s feeling of a
Oh
different world,
yes.
Moesha, the Parkers. Like, that's my type of stuff. So a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't know I
Mm-hmm.
tap into a lot of different genres. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking into
I love
doing.
it.
So.
I love it. Nice and clean. And I hope my daughter's watching tonight because she's always saying that, Mom, why don't you get with one of your director friends and let them write like back in the days, you know how the movie will be like when Johnny ended up going to what is it, Boys in the Hood, how they always
Yeah.
talk and narrate. She was like, they need to go back to films like that. So I hope she's on it. She's hearing you because that's really cool.
And I
But you
really
guys,
want to.
huh?
I really want to. Like, I just
Yeah,
can't wait until it's like, when I get
it'll
there and I
come.
can do that. Because I'm so different. Like, I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel. Like, that's the kind of stuff I like. I want to bring back that kind of stuff.
Okay, okay. And you got to do a Urban 90210. I've
Yes,
always
that's my
wanted one
stuff.
of those.
That's my
Yes.
type of stuff. Mix 90210 with a Black Degrassi, put that together, give us that real
Oh
funk.
my! Listen, I will be in
Man,
Dallas for that. Listen,
come
that's what
on,
I'm talking
sis.
about.
Look, when I get it going, I'm calling you.
I'm okay. Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna
calling
keep
you.
this. Those of you that are tuning in, y'all heard her. Okay. But guys, if you haven't seen Knee Deep, make sure you check out Knee Deep. I really like Knee Deep. The thicker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I think that's my favorite one right now.
That's my
I
baby.
like Knee Deep now. Y'all don't get me wrong. I do. I really do. But I feel like the thicker the berry, the sweeter the juice have so many messages, guys. Check this out.
Yes.
Hey, what up, beautiful?
Hey, baby. What you doing?
Nothing, just sitting here chilling with my best friend, Cherish. You know the one that stay next door to me?
Is that fat girl I seen you with on campus?
So I'm gonna go get us something to eat.
Hey, what I tell you about that? I told you, if you're gonna be talking to me, you need to treat my best friend with the utmost respect, all right?
What? It don't even matter.
Hey, but where you at, though? I'm about to come scoop you up.
Hey, man, let's play and talk about girl. Okay, let's do this. But when I saw that part in the movie, I was like, oh, she was like, girl, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. You
Mm-hmm.
about to get your card stolen from you because like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? But when I look at that, I know that you advocate for body positivity and
Yes.
for rape survivors and pretty much women in general, just to make it
Yes.
short. But I want to know that when you write your scripts based on what I've seen, a couple of things in this film, are you writing it based on what women face, or do you just it just flows and it comes out like that?
I absolutely write on the I would say that I write on the pretense of not only what women go through, but what I've been through. Thicker the
Okay.
Berry, the Sweeter the Juice is based off my life story. At least 95% of that movie is based on what I went through.
Okay.
Um, so, and also me deep. Hey, I caught myself trying to get out there and be in the trap houses and, had to learn lessons the hard way. And I thank God for my growth and where I'm at now because you would never known. But
Right, right.
I do write about my life. I write about my sister life, my family life. I write about just being out in the streets and, just going through and seeing things happen in front of me, right in front of my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I write about that. It's my get out, and I like to get stories out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as far as other stories that are not based on my life, it's things that I've seen around me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In Knee Deep too, the what's her name? I can't remember. Honey plays the role
Yeah,
in
Honey
Knee
Banks
Deep.
plays Chastity.
Yeah, I love me some Honey Banks, honey.
That's my baby.
Her energy, she's amazing.
She
And
is.
also in Distinguished Robbers. I think I shared a clip earlier about Distinguished Robbers. I can't remember, but those are the films that I've seen that you guys have produced. And I can say, guys, I've been on set with her, and I'm gonna publicly say this. I was like, oh, she is so fucking. She ain't paying me no talk about. Now I'm thinking, who am I, child? I went to Dallas and she out here. Like, don't you see Corey Love here in the building? So I was like, but we talk. Like, why she acting like this? So I had to call, and I called you and I apologized. I was like, yeah, I realized that you were, when I say zoned in, it was like,
Yeah.
hey girl, how you doing? Hug, hug, keep it moving. I was
Yeah.
like, dang. But I love y'all style, and I didn't even know that your husband, that was like his first time shooting. But
Yeah.
when I say I know for a fact y'all stuff is, for me, it's great. I always tell people I watch
Thank
a lot of
you.
movies, and so I know. Now there was one movie where they was doing in the club. I think that was it
Curves
this?
under the mistletoe.
Yeah. No, I didn't see that one yet. I haven't seen that. I
Oh
gotta
my God,
watch
you're gonna
that.
laugh. That was
For
my
real?
first movie. That was my first acting debut, and I
Okay.
had to
Oh,
go
I
in
gotta watch
because,
it.
oh my God, it's I would say that there's an audience for everybody's movie. And,
Hmm.
for some people,
Okay.
it may not be their cup of tea. For some people, it
Hmm.
is. I've had people tell me, hey, it wasn't your best for me, but I
Hmm.
liked it,
Hmm.
but most of all, my only thing is I want people to get the story. I want them to get the storyline.
Yes.
It's about body positivity, and it's about. I wrote that movie because it's based off one of my best friends. That we were best friends, and she had been through so much. So this
Oh, I
movie meant
gotta
a lot
watch
to me.
it.
Whether people enjoyed it or not, I know that that movie did really good in numbers, and it also did really good as far as people like understanding, what happened to Delight. Because Delight,
Okay.
she ended up marrying her African prince, like in real life,
Okay.
and she lives in New York.
Oh,
But this lady, she went through so
nice.
much. Like she was raped by the guy in his by the guy that actually adopted her. So she had a
Oh,
lot
okay.
going on, and she went to college, and she on a full scholarship to New York, and she never turned back, and she went out
Never came
there,
back.
and she met him,
Oh,
and
I
so it's
gotta
a
watch
beautiful
it.
story. It's a
I
beautiful
love
story,
it.
and I would
It's so
say it
funny.
was.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You okay? It was different. I would say this because a week prior to us filming, the young lady that was supposed to be the light, she ended up not doing the role. Some issues she had, family issues. She couldn't do
Mm-hmm.
the role. I had to step in,
Mm-hmm.
and it was gonna be my first time being
Mm-hmm.
first AD, and I was just like,
Ah,
okay, I got to do this. That's why I
I'm gonna
said
do
shout out
that.
to my
Yeah.
husband because I had first movie that I'm acting in, just like really having a lead role. And I had
Yeah.
sex scenes. I had like 3, 4 sex scenes. And my husband,
Mm-hmm.
he set up the tent for our sex scene. I have so much respect for that
Mm.
man. Like we were
Yeah.
outside, had a whole sex scene in a tent. And my husband is
Yes.
so professional. He's just like, I'm setting this up. He went and sat in the car, waited. Then when
Yeah.
it was over, he put the tent back down, put it in the car,
And
and we
keep
was
it
off.
moving.
So I was like, I got so much
Yeah.
respect for my husband. I do.
How did he respond when he saw it, the actual film?
When he saw it, he was just like, "Oh," he said, "This tasteful. This ain't raunchy."
Yeah.
I don't make raunchy
Listen,
stuff.
I like your husband because I've seen when I first met you and I've seen your journey, I talked to you about your weight loss and how, if you guys don't know, her husband was her trainer. When I
Mhm.
tell you, I look at y'all videos and I'm like, that's how you're supposed to do it. So shout out to him. Thank you. Thank
Yes.
him for being such an amazing husband. Tell us about your
Yes.
weight loss journey because I don't know if people know. 'Cause I think when I met you, I'm like, girl, you're so fat. And you were like,
Well,
girl, you should have seen me before and sent pictures. And I'm like, oh, I know you lying. So
look,
tell them
I
about it.
look, I done lost. I was pushing 370, so I
Mhm,
done lost a lot. Like I done lost about 160 pounds
mhm,
since 2020. I went on the journey after my mom passed.
mhm.
I just knew that it was one night when I was sleeping. My husband said I stopped breathing in my sleep, and just the way he looked at
Mm,
me and the way he said it, I just knew that I had to take better care of myself.
yeah.
Because my mom, she had heart congestion failure and diabetes, and so did my dad. So it was just like, okay, Kendra, what are you going to do? Because you got to be around for your kids, your family, your
Mhm,
husband. What can you do? And so I started that summer of 2020. I started walking every single day. I lost my first 45 pounds on my own, and then I had the sleeve October the 20th, 2020. I had the sleeve surgery. And then I started preparing myself that summer because I knew it was going to be drastic, and I didn't want to go in and just be like, and like you weren't ready for it, like you still doing the same shit. So,
yeah.
oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I
You
didn't want to,
good.
okay, and
You
I didn't want
fine.
to do, the same thing. So I cut
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bread. I cut bread. I cut fried food. I cut sodas. I cut my favorite margaritas that summer. I still did them down every now and then now, but I cut all of that stuff because I wanted to be better and I wanted to do better. So when I cut that, I was ready for the surgery. And after the surgery, I done
Oh,
kept a lot off. I done only gained about 13, 15 pounds since 2020, and I've been
Okay.
on and off, but I haven't went over 30 pounds, nothing like that. So I
Mhm.
just still been, maintaining. Just like now, I just lost 13 pounds, and I think it's really
Oh,
because I've been sick, but I lost
oh
13
wow.
pounds within the last 2 weeks. But I just been really just, trying to keep it off of me. Every time I think about my mom, it makes me just like, okay, because I barely could eat. Like even as people that done had to sleep, and some of my friends, like they still overeaters. I think in my mind, it's a
Mm.
mind thing. It's a mind thing. I don't even think sleep anymore. I
Oh.
think about portions when I eat.
I was told that it cuts like you can't overeat. That's what
Some of
I
them do.
understood. Like, oh,
And
okay, okay.
some of them do. I have some friends that done gained 50, 60 pounds back.
Wow. But I
Mm.
must say, when I saw you, you was eating that salad. So I know you're serious about this journey, honey. And
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, you should be. We should want to be healthy.
Yeah.
Um, wow, that's the
I just
story.
want to be
That's
healthy. Just want to be
yeah,
healthy, but I'm not the type to condemn nobody. I've always been for my plus girls. Like I've always been for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah.
love myself authentically. Like, so my thing is I don't people that get mad and be like, oh, she had the surgery. She had the I'm for us 100%. It's just
Mhm.
about my health. It's not nobody
Yeah.
else's. I didn't do this to
You
look
got
a
to
certain
watch your
way because I
journey.
always felt like I
Mhm.
was the shit when I was
Mhm.
beat. Hell, my
Mhm.
husband always picked me up, twirl me around the earth like I was one of them
Yeah.
skinny girls. So I never just cared
Mhm.
about none of that stuff. Like I feel like I even danced better when I was bigger. To be honest, like I feel like I had Megan and Ease better when I was bigger. That's crazy,
What,
right?
girl?
Yes,
And
I
I've
used to
seen
tear
your
it up.
video, so listen, that's so funny. There's another clip that I want to share from the same film that I don't think a lot of people understand. So a little backstory, and you could correct me if I'm wrong. This young lady was a nice little girl. She was going to school. Cherish.
Yes.
She was in school doing her thing. She ended up hooking up with a drug dealer. What was he? He
Yep.
was like a promoter and everything. And he basically
Mhm.
he was her boyfriend. She was still not doing her thing, and he basically raped her in the office. And this is what ended
He
up
did tell
happening
me
with
that.
her.
We also found out that she has trichinosis,
Oh, goddamn.
which is also known as trick. It's not the end of the world, and by no
I gotta stop for a second. Her mom is oh goddamn for me, but this
I
lady
try not
here,
to laugh.
watch it. I like oh goddamn. It's like you can't take this serious, but it's a serious thing, y'all. I'm not being funny about the situation, but she act up I had on, but we gonna get on her just now.
offense, but trichomonia is usually one of the most commonly found sexually transmitted diseases,
Oh, Lord.
and you get the infection from the protozoan parasite.
And they heard go Montreal in the back, our best friend.
Yeah,
Brushing this.
Mr.
Most
Brush
men
them
and
up.
women that have the parasite don't even know that they're infected.
So you saying I have some kind of bug inside of me?
No. I know it's no laughing matter, but you don't have a bug. All I can do is I can prescribe you an antibiotic, take it for 5 to 7 days, and it'll be gone, okay? You're welcome.
Sorry.
There you go. You're welcome.
Come on, baby. Oh, Lord.
Now, mind you, her mom had already warned about this guy. One,
Mm-hmm.
she just you must be knowing. I don't like him. Something about him. The spirit don't take him. Her mom had warned
Yes.
her about him. She was naive. She was young. It was her first time. Look at what she asked him. Um, is it a bug inside of me? No, it ain't a bug, girl. You got a disease, right? And
Exactly.
she was like, I'm sorry, mom. She was young. She was in college. So I'm guessing maybe 19 to what, 20,
Mm-hmm.
19 to 21. And at this point or whatever, and that role was played by Sophia Knowlton, who is amazing.
Yes.
And I've seen that growth across your films. So
Thank
I'm
you.
excited about that for them for sure. But tell us about, putting that part in in the film.
Well, putting this part together, this is one of the things that actually happened to this part actually happened to my friend. But
Mhm.
I put that part in because I wanted to educate. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to educate. One thing
Mm-hmm.
about my films is I try to, at least in every film, I try to educate. That's very
Right.
big for me, you know, because a lot of people don't know a lot about different STDs. They don't know just about a lot of different things that are
Mm-hmm.
going on in
Mm-hmm.
society, in this world. Like everybody's just so perplexed about the, this and that and the
Mm-hmm.
BBLs, and everybody's so concerned, but
Yeah.
we're not concerned about the real shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I wanted to make a film that's real. It's not overly sexual. It's
Yeah.
not overly to the top. It ain't just, it's not hood, but it's giving
Yeah.
you, it's giving you, morals. It's giving you, what can happen if this happened. I just want to give what's due to
Mm-hmm.
our society, and especially the millennium babies, because there's a
Yeah.
lot that they don't know.
Yeah. And that's why that part when she, she said I love the part when she was in the house, the mom walked in and she was like, he was in a chair with her or whatever. She was like, no, I don't want to, or whatever. I was like, it's showing that young ladies are still, they still want to remain pure. They still want to wait.
Yes,
So I think that's why I like a lot of your films, because that's how they are
absolutely.
knee deep. Even in Distinguished Robbers,
Yeah,
I mean, they robbed. They robbed
yeah,
different places, but they
yeah.
were doing it to support their friend who needed it because his daughter was sick and they had to get the money, right? So
Yep.
that was, all of them have messages, and most of the movies have messages, but a lot of time it's about the delivery. So thank you
Yes.
for what you're doing, how it's going, and
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna keep rocking with you. The movies are phenomenal, and like I said,
Thank
I love.
you.
Sometimes I don't like that producers y'all use the same actors over and over, because it's like other people want to act too. I'm just keeping it real,
Yeah,
right?
that's
But
facts.
I have seen the growth in each. I honestly don't know the order of your films, but from what I've seen, I think I know, because I've seen how is it Jamarcus? Jamarcus has grown.
Yes.
Definitely, even
Yes.
Montreal, Sophia, and then I just recently saw her in one of the Marcus's movies. I was like, this lady here,
Yes.
they're
Yeah.
doing it.
And Kingsman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that movie. But they are doing their thing now. Now let's talk about the projects you got coming up. So Deeper gonna be my movie too, because me and my
Yeah.
husband had an opportunity to be in it, y'all. So make sure y'all check. I'm gonna be promoting that like it's my movie, baby. But tell us about Deeper. I know you got thick
Quick
trip, which
trip. Mm-hmm.
girls on a girl trip, and you got Gigolo coming out, which
Yes.
speaks for itself. So tell us a little bit about
Well,
them.
Deeper, that's our first debut, so we excited about that. We're actually having the premiere in Dallas on October 26th. So in Deeper, we get to tap into, a little bit of where Gotti been, what happened, where did he just come from? Because everybody was, surprised at the end, like, wait a minute, Gotti's supposed to been dead. What the hell?
Oh!
So yeah, so we get to tap into what's going on, and then also so abruptly we found out who King was, but again we didn't really find out who he was. So we get to
Mhm.
tap into a little bit of King. I'll let you guys in on a little bit of his background too, and going back into his life and why he's the playboy that he is. So
Okay.
we get to tap into both guys. So
Oh wow, that's gonna be
and
good.
so it's just going to be, definitely something for that tap in. So we
Mhm.
get to tap into, the life of Gotti and the life of King, and we get to tap into a little bit more of range of Chastity, because Chastity gonna give y'all something too. And
Yeah.
my actors, they had to learn Spanish. So I'm excited, and we have a lot of Latinos, actors in there. We got some Colombians. So we did our thing. So
Okay.
I can definitely see this turning into a series. I'm excited about it. I've already started writing it. I'm on episode 2. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I might need
excited.
to
And
come out there, because I was in the art studio, so I might be somebody that you gotta write the girl in.
oh, no problem.
Listen.
I fool with you a long way, so that's no problem for
Okay.
me.
Right.
That's no
But
problem.
and what about thick girls? Because when I seen a couple of clips, I was like, this gonna be funny. This
Big
gonna be
Trip
funny.
was a blast. It was so funny because I had to put a couple of the divas on a kayak in the middle of San Antonio.
Oh my
So
god.
that was super fun because I get out there and get it type of girl. I fish, I hunt, I do all that. So
Oh, you
that's
from
nothing.
Texas for real, for
Oh
real.
yes, for real. So people be thinking that, oh, she look like, nah, baby. I get out there and get it. I gets down, honey. So, I'm excited and we had fun and of course I had to play the shy girl role. So that was really
Mhm.
funny for me. But I did tap into some real life. So Thick Trip is gonna hit every emotion. It's gonna hit you from the gut as well because what I went through in this movie, I went through in real life with my mom.
Mhm.
So shut up, honey. Don't
Hey,
start.
honey, I just been talking about you, girl. I love me some honey, honey.
I'm gonna kidnap her and make her go fishing with me. But she will not live it
Oh
down. She
my
always talk
God.
about
Listen.
ew. But
Oh
yeah,
wow.
so I'm
I don't
super
know if I can do
excited.
them rolls.
Look, I'm gonna get you too then. So I'm
Mm.
super
Whew.
excited about Thick Trip because it does tap on every emotion.
Okay.
Um, I'm super proud of Honey Banks because this
Mhm.
baby brought it in Thick Trip. Do you
Mhm.
hear me? She gave a new range and we pushed it out of her.
Mm.
I'm excited for the world to see her growth in the element that she's in.
Mhm.
Um, if you are not, if you don't know anything about Honey Banks, you will after this. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I have a bunch of movies that I have up, and she's in them. Just get ready for
Yeah.
her in Gigolo too, because she got
Mhm.
something really dope. Shut up, honey. She got
She gonna be
something really dope for that I have coming up that I'm writing just for her.
love it. I
I
love
fool
it.
with Honey Banks the
Yeah,
longest,
I
like for
mess with her
real.
real heavy too because
Yes,
honey, she's what her name is. She's a sweetheart. She's a honey.
she is.
She gonna be dope. She already dope. So I already know.
She
Hank and
dope.
TV say, let's go, honey.
Yeah, Honey Banks is that girl, and
Yeah.
she fooled with me before I got into the movie industry,
Okay.
and she used to be on my book
Right.
covers. So she was on my book covers years ago. Years ago, I still have the inbox when I told this woman. I said, whenever I make a movie, and when I make this, she's in love with this Coco, which is now knee deep. I said, you're going to be
Mhm.
the leading actress, and she is.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh my gosh. Listen, it was her dancing in the club with that yellow outfit on. Girl, what's going on? Oh, but
And
I'll
the
tell you,
Coogee
I
on my booty.
watch her. You better leave her alone. When I tell you, I watch your movies, I dive into, I watch them over. Like I really, really, really like them. So
Thank you.
I'm just,
Thank
that's
you.
it. You see, when I came out, I was like, I'm gonna be in Dallas. I let you know, and I pull up.
And you pulled up on me. She pulled
Yeah.
up on me.
Now, a lot of people, and I be very careful because you guys know I'm out here. I know a lot of,
Yeah.
I don't want to say I know them. I communicate with a lot of producers, directors, and things like that. But and everybody's trying to shoot a film now. It's cool. It's a thing. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking nobody, but like, what are some things that you wish you knew when you started the journey, from your first movie to now?
I would say one thing honestly that I wish I knew, how much it took to make a film. Because if I knew that, um, I would have went in, and when I had the money that I had at that time, I could have made the movie by myself and been making enough movie to go ahead and really fund my own movies.
Right.
So now it's just like, okay, now we in resave. But if I knew what I knew then, I could have been doing this and I could have been doing it the correct way. But you have to learn, you have to grow. And I don't take that back because I'm growing and we all still students of the game.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, and no matter what anybody says, there's nobody perfect, even in Hollywood. And so
Right.
it's just like, okay, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm back in school, I'm doing this the right way, So I take that with a grain of salt. So whatever happens, it happens for a reason. And
Mhm.
what God has implanted in me is to just keep going no matter what. Now, if I could
Mhm.
change back the hands of times, I would do it that way so I could fund my own. I could be making my own money the best way
Right.
that I could. That way I could be funding more movies and making more money. But now that I know the game, once I get my money back, I'm going to do it the right way.
And there's no mistake. Nothing is ever a mistake. Everything is a
That's right.
lesson learned. So I'm
That's
glad
right.
that you learned that lesson. I know how it is dealing with the production companies, or well, the entertainment, the distribution. So You trust me with what you're doing and got going on, y'all gonna make it. I
Thank
already know
you.
that for a fact.
Thank
Now,
you.
before we close out, you know I always do a game, but I want to ask you one final question. If there was one movie you could remake, whether it's your movie or old movie that you know of, which movie would you remake?
I would remake How to Be a Player.
Oh,
I would remake it.
mm,
I just want to redo it. I want to do a modern day version. I probably will.
cool. Okay. If y'all don't know how to be a play, go check it out. I don't know where it's streaming, but make sure you check it out. I just thought you were gonna say, oh my gosh, what's the movie?
Fat girls.
Huh?
Fat girls.
No. How did I go blank? The movie with Lisa Ray from years ago. I just went blank, y'all. For real, for real.
With Lisa
When she
Ray.
was in a stripper, she was a stripper in a club.
You talking
Players
about
Club.
the Players
Players
Club?
Club.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my movie too. That's my movie. That is my movie.
Yeah.
That's my movie.
A lot of people be saying they wish, yeah, they could do that one over too. So, yes, yeah. So if you're just tuning in or you're catching a replay, I am having a carefree cinema conversation with Kendra Rainey-King. And this is new. This is my little new gadget, and I just think I can rap. Honey, I'm coming for you, baby.
Go check out Honey Banks Meet the Banks album. You will not be displeased. Go check it out.
Where is it streaming at?
It's what is it? It's on iTunes. It's on iTunes. It's on Apple, Spotify, and also she has versions on YouTube as well. She's killing
Okay.
it. Y'all gotta go get
Okay.
it. Honey Banks Meet the Banks whole album.
Honey,
Like you gotta keep
I'm gonna
playing it.
definitely check it out and
You
share it
gonna make
out.
some babies, all right?
Oh, love who? This old body no more, baby.
You
That's
listen to
it.
that doggone CD. Look, I'm telling you, look, the whole shebang, the whole album.
I cannot. She said streaming everywhere. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. So again, if you guys are watching this replay, make sure you follow Kendra Rainey-King on Facebook and Rainey-King Productions, and check out Honey Banks also, and check out her album Meet the Bank, streaming across
Yes.
all platforms. Now,
I'm
again,
gonna
guys,
say.
I am going to be in Atlanta next month at the Indie Filmmaker Weekend. If you haven't checked it out already, go follow it on Instagram at Indie Filmmaker Weekend. I am going to be either on the red carpet, strolling around, doing something, but I will be giving away 5 tickets every week leading up to the event, which is happening November 8th through the 10th in Atlanta. All right. Oh, hey, Keno Johnson. I don't know what that emoji means, but I'm going to share it. Maybe somebody else knows.
Salute.
What
Salute.
it means?
Salute.
Ah, okay. I can't. So now it is time. All right, we're going to play a game. I am going to put it up here. So I don't know if you look at a lot of TV. You know these things because your card is going to be taken away. Ready? So tonight we're going to play Name This. It could be Name This, Name That, or whatever it may be. So I'm going to show you a slide. You're going to tell me if you know the name of it.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
You can start.
Oh Lord. Is this
Oh,
the
no.
look?
It's on time. It's new.
Oh, I don't know that one. I ain't been on number two, B.
I'm gonna get. You said what?
I ain't been on number two, B in stars for power.
It's on Prime. You gotta get Prime some love. I love this show. It's a neighborhood. It's one of those things that you're talking about.
Okay.
Where, you know, from back in the days, it's a family neighborhood. They're neighbors. It's really
Okay.
cool. I like it. Check it out. It's a
I'm gonna
little,
go watch it.
not people style, but and I'm mad because they're like, I think it's like 6 seasons. A lot of people don't know about it.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Check it out. All right. In Distinguished Robbers, why were they trying to get money? And this is for the audience more so because I know you know. So if you're in the audience, drop it real quick. Yeah, I might give you a ticket to the filmmaker weekend now. Let's see. And I'm going to put on the timer.
Okay. Come on, y'all. I know you
All
know,
right,
honey.
honey. I know you know for real. For the daughter heart. Hey, K Mister. Yes, they were frustrated with their finances, so they robbed them bitch. And
Where
Mister
can
is
this
so
at?
funny. He on Facebook.
Oh, um, oh my
Oh,
God.
wait. I'm put on the time on you. I'm going to take your card now.
Oh my
You
God.
got one more.
Oh Lord, I got a brain freeze.
Y'all
Oh,
better
he was in soul food. Jesus.
help her
Oh,
out, y'all. This is a little picture of
somebody
him.
help me.
Help her out.
I
What is that?
I got my sick brain going right now.
Friend, call a friend.
Oh
Mister, you on. You got to help her.
Lord.
Oh
Damn,
my
what's
God.
his name? What's his
He's talking about,
name?
he's talking about Lim. LOL.
K Mister, give me yes, Makai Pfeiffer. God dog it.
Oh man. Okay. We're going again.
Lord have mercy. What business did Cookie manage? Oh, Cookie managed she managed the records, the record label at
Okay. You
Empire.
got it. You got it. Okay. You got it back. You want it back. Now this
uh,
is gonna be a hard one. I
oh
know.
no. K Mister help me.
A lot of people don't. I feel like she's so underrated. Like they don't
And
recognize
she's
her.
right next to Viola though. She's good too.
Yes.
She's the auntie.
Yes. Her
Oh
name is not
shoot.
so common, so that's probably why.
That's why, yep, absolutely.
Yeah, she doesn't have a super common name. All right.
She got a groove back.
She did. All right. Now we grew up.
Lionsgate.
Mm, Jordan. We grew
Wait a
up with
minute.
this. You know how it come. Come
The it's
on, and
the
you
it's
know the movie's gonna be good.
yes, it's the wait a minute, it's not Lionsgate. Oh
Oh, he said, I got the bike holiday. I got the
oh
bike
my
holiday.
goodness.
All
He
right.
said I got the bike. Don't make my chest hurt, Kay. I'm already going through
Now, this
what
sometimes y'all be
acting.
watching my show and stuff for real, for real. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna unfollow all of y'all. So who won? Who won my best actor last year?
Um
That's about business.
shit. The best actor wasn't it what's his name? The one that goes with
Yep.
that Markivia,
No,
James.
girl.
No,
Oh,
oh Denzel. Shit, I knew it
Crystal.
was one of them. It was
Okay,
out of
good.
both of
Okay.
them.
Yay!
It
You know
was out of
about my
both of
show.
them. It
I
was out
love
of
you.
Denzel. I'll be working with him soon.
um, guys, save the date 12/19 is gonna be the next top 12. So make sure y'all got all y'all people together, y'all movies to
Okay.
so that you know what I'm saying y'all could be in a running. And
Okay.
one more.
Soul Food. That's one of my favorite movies.
All right, good.
Yeah.
And the
From
final
Tia and Tamara.
yeah, and Tamara. Yay! You Friday. That was fun. We're gonna give you half of your card. You're not gonna have the
Okay.
full card, but hey, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Hey
Okay.
there, I love the show and Kendra King. Keep it a great work and keep those hit movies coming.
Oh,
Yay!
thank you. Thank you
Yep,
so
stay
much. I appreciate you.
tuned. Actor also he's in South Carolina. So Miguel, I know that you follow Kendra for sure. Hank said I'm
Thank
fine.
y'all.
All right. Okay. Thank you. And thank you guys for tuning in and participating, Mr. Keno Johnson, DeQuandre, Hankin TV, Honey Bang, and a few others. And again, if you guys are watching now live or you're watching a replay, I had a carefree conversation tonight with none other than the Queen. And I don't know if you guys saw the post of that. Let me see if I could pull it up. Because I tried to come up with like catchy things for Facebook. So I think I put like her last name is the Queen, the King, but she make movies like a queen or something like that. You gotta check it out. So again, if you guys not follow, make sure you follow her. follow her. And yes, he says I follow her and Mr. King. Beautiful. And it's so true.
Thank you.
So
Thank
true.
you.
I love them. I love them. I just love how he supports you like 100%. I love it. Thank you, Hank and TV. I appreciate that. Listen, helping me like that, it helps support the show. You guys know it's a one-woman show and I'm doing my thing and I love it, love it, love it, love it. So if you guys ever want to support, make sure that you could give me, what is it, stars and diamonds, and just make a donation. Go to the website. And I'm also featuring I'm featuring individuals that are behind the scenes that are seen but not seen. So if you have anyone that's trying to refer, and I'll be writing an article, post it on my page and on my website, on my blog. So make sure that you do that. Just send me a DM and I'll send you the link, because I don't post it, but just hit me in my DM and I will send you the link so that you could recognize these individuals that need to be seen. So I want to be like, blog
I
that.
put K Mister on there too.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna hit him. He's funny. He gonna be funny.
Yeah,
take him seriously.
He is funny. He's hilarious.
Yes,
we laugh all day on set.
All right. Thank you again, Hank and TV. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Again, if you're watching a replay, make sure you follow Kendra, Rainey-King, and myself at the Corey Love Show. Everybody, guidance, lessons, and love. You already know if there was no you, there would be no Corey Love Show. Good night.